Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
So today I wanted to ask you about how to score marks in ICSE history. My first question is, which are the most important topics?
In other words, you want to know which chapters you can leave out. I am afraid you cannot leave out any chapter. Number of reasons. Firstly, nobody can predict the question paper. So we can make guesses, but guesses often are wrong. Secondly, topics we have seen in the past that topics have been repeated. The same topic has come in the consecutive years. So that's another reason that we cannot guess the paper. Thirdly, if you see the question paper, you must have seen it in the previous exams. Every question has three parts, A, B and C. So for example, question number 5. 5A could be from Supreme Court, 5B could be from High Court, 5C can be from Lok Adalat. So there are different questions. So the entire judiciary is there. If you've left out something, you will be in problem. And of course, the whole paper, there's hardly any choice. So you should not leave out anything. Part 1 of the paper, all the questions are compulsory. Part 2 of the paper, section A, civics, you have to do 2 questions out of 3. Very little choice. Same thing for section B, 3 out of 5. Again, very little choice. So, my suggestion is not to do any selective studies. Yes, there is a way out. And the way out is that you should just follow the scope of syllabus. This will help you to trim your work. You will study exactly what the council is wanting and you will not do anything extra. Your books have extra things. You will be able to leave all those out.
Okay. Any tips on how to tackle the question paper?
Well, yes, many are tips. First is that as soon as you get the paper, you get that 15 minutes reading time. Do not waste the time looking at each other. And you read the paper very, very carefully. That's very important because you can miss out some important points in a questions, etc. But while reading the paper, if you find there's something very familiar, or you've got the topic that you have studied, don't get too excited, okay? It will lead to overconfidence and you will make careless mistakes. So be very cool. If you've got the question, well and good. Answer it in a very calm, composed manner. MCQs are very tricky. So read them very carefully. Number of MCQs have these questions with not in them. Okay, for example, which of the following are not the legislative powers of the President of India? So be careful. The word not is there. You just may miss out. Okay, so this is usually, so be very cool and calm and composed about the paper and don't hurry it up. But yes, keep the time management in mind that you are being able to finish the paper. If you have been able to complete your 3 questions and 2 questions and you still have time, you can always attempt another question if you know it. There is no negative marking for an extra question. Yes, anything else?
So my next question is, how much to write for 2-3 marks or 4 marks questions?
For the 1 mark objective question, 1 point is required. If you know 2 points, give 2 points. Okay, because you may have made a mistake in the first point. Same goes for the 2 mark question. What is required is 2 points. But if you know extra points, give it. This is applicable to questions which have 3 marks and questions which have 4 marks. 4 marks, we are looking for 4 points. But always I advise the students that they should give definitely 2 to 3 extra questions, the extra points if that question has those answers. Okay, so give extra points. There's no negative marking for extra points.
Okay. And lastly, my question is, how do we study so much? We keep forgetting what we have learned.
Okay. How do you study so much? You keep forgetting what you have learned. That is mainly because you have not studied thoroughly. Okay. The way to study is that you should have finished 2 revisions before the exam. Before the ICSE, During that gap before for your history exam, that should be your third revision. So that will help you to remember everything that you have said. You have remembered. Then, when you are studying, be very analytical about what you are studying. Make comparison. For example, if you are doing Gandhi and you have finished non-cooperation, you have finished civil disobedience, and you've come to quit India movement, you finished that. Spend a lot of time making comparisons between the three movements. Events before non-cooperation, events before civil disobedience, events before quit India. Okay? Program of non-cooperation, program of civil disobedience, and etc. Then importance of non-cooperation, importance of civil disobedience, and importance of quit India. So this way, whatever you have learned, will remain with you, it gets cemented. So this is the best way to study. Okay, you can do this comparison with Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. You can do this comparison with First World War and Second World War.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. All the best for your exams.
Thank you.